First of all, it's your first time here in Brazil because last night I watched OSS, your second movie,
Yeah.
and Lost in Rio. I don't know if you traveled here before to do this movie.
Yeah, I stayed maybe 10 weeks to make that movie, mostly in Rio. It's my first time in São Paulo, but I traveled a lot in the country. We've been to Iguazu, we've been to Brasilia, we've been to, of course, Rio, but also some spots in the country.
And about your movie, it was tricky to shoot about an artist alive like Godard because he is a very difficult person, I think. And didn't you need to to talk with him or need to any permission to do this movie?
No, I bought the right of a book written by his ex-wife. So telling her story, of course, he was part of the story. I didn't need and I didn't ask for his authorization, but I sent him a letter just to inform him and to be correct and to say to him, I'm working on a movie and the main character is called Jean-Luc Godard and the movie is not an apology of you, but I'll make it with humor and tenderness. That's what I said to him, and he didn't answer, so yeah, that's how we did.
And your relationship with his cinema, it starts from when you was young, or?
Yeah, sure. I remember when I was a teenager, I've seen Breathless, his first movie, and I was really a fan of the lines, fan of the actor, fan of the look of the movie. And it was not theoretical or university approach. It was really just, it's a movie I enjoy, point, dot. And then when I was a little bit older, I studied art in a national school. And so studying art, we had some cinema lessons and I re-watched his work. And then I realized how major he is as a director in cinema history. But I was not, when I made the movie, I was not that impressed because he's also an icon, a pop icon. So it was okay for me to work on it. And to work on him was also very freeing because he created some forms and he broke the rules of the narration. So it was very free for me to play with this language.
And how about the choice of Louis Garrel? Because I always see him like this kind of man who has melancholia about relationships, always with cigarettes and a sad face. Did you choose? It was your first choice. Did you see him?
I wish I had shot you saying this because I would have sent it to him because.
But it was your first choice, even without makeup.
Yeah. Oh no. I need the makeup. I need him to look like a little bit like Jean-Luc Godard, just for the audience to be able to believe he was, because Jean-Luc Godard, Louis Garrel is very handsome. He has a lot of hair, and so he's not the perfect Jean-Luc Godard in real life. So I had to do a lot of makeup. But yes, it was my first idea, and first choice looks like meat or something like. But he was my first desire, and very soon in the writing process. So I called him and I told him I was writing a script on Jean-Luc Godard and I was thinking of him, and he was touched, happy in a way to know that I was working with him in mind, but also a little bit scared because of Jean-Luc Godard, because in his family and in the kind of cinema, the cinema you just described, Jean-Luc Godard is very important. much more than in the movie I do. I mean, I don't think I'm an intellectual, or I make easier movies maybe.
One last question. After The Artist, you did a drama, The Search, and now a comedy about Godard. And I think that you are hitting a risky territory. How do you see the reception of the critics and the public about these particular movies?
The two last one? Well, I guess it's life. Yeah, I would say it's life. I mean, for this one, for Redoutable, Formidable here, the critics were good, and the audience, the numbers were not that good in France, but people really enjoyed the movie, and so I think people will aim to like that movie. I think it's a very cool movie, very easy to watch, and yeah, lovable. The other one was more difficult for me, because after the Oscar, the Artist and all the Oscar things, blah blah blah, I guess the expectation for everyone was very high, and I made not a sad movie, but a tough movie, and a movie about war, about Chechnya, and I have to say the critics really killed me, and not always in a fair way, I would say, because but as I said first, that's life. What can I do?
Okay. Thank you. It's a very pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.